Well, good morning. Before the class started, we were talking about a lot of what we're all doing, and we are traveling quite a lot. We're thinking, most of us, I think, of families scattered over the world. And this is so different to a few hundred years ago when we would have all been within maybe even walking distance or a carriage distance from relatives. And so part of this is the need for us to feel grounded and earthed, to be present where we are. And so today's class is going to be about, I use the picture of looking up into the vastness of the heavens through the trees, but coming back down into being grounded through the vibration of the earth, of belonging both to the infinite, but being grounded, because unless we're grounded, we are not rooted. So to be present and rooted wherever we are. So there's going to be quite a bit of breath of fire, which will be working right into that third center of being grounded. And we're going to use the mantra Ong So Hung quite a bit. That is the infinite one is also within me. So Hung, Ong, the infinite, So Hung, but I am that in this form, in this vibration here on earth. So it's all around being rooted and grounded where we are. So welcome to this class. So let's come into a place where you can feel rooted and grounded, sitting comfortably in your body, feeling fully present where you are, and knowing that that infinite Ong connects us wherever we are in a flash to the universe. But the So Hung is I am here. I am one with where I am, what I am doing. It's often used as a peace mantra, and we'll be working with that form of vibration where we are one. So welcome. You're finding a place where you can be comfortable in your own body, however it is. Recognize the thoughts that are going through your mind. The hardships that we're facing where we are, and feeling that vibration among our peoples, where there's challenges and hardships. I'm very aware of how my life is in its third phase, and allowing myself to ground and root more and more into who I really am, being fully present. Feel your breath coming into your body. Relax your shoulders. Let your back be held. Hold your own back. And yet also be held through the head, strengthening, lengthening the spine, being held by the infinite. And feeling it, as you feel that stretch, feel also that grounding down to the earth through the base chakra. Soften your face. For we are where we are in the infinite moment of this present, that we all may enjoy this set as we coordinate our bodies, our breaths with where we are. Notice whatever feelings are coming up. The Ong So Hung often brings up quite a lot of the vibration of grief and sadness, and works a lot with the heart center, the Anahat. So set an intention to be fully present. As you notice distractions, let them be. But as for you, stay within your body and feel the vibrations. Bring your hands to our heart center. Stay with the feeling of your hands together. We can dissociate from our bodies, our breath, our nervous system, our energetic bodies very, very subtly and easily by being distracted. Feel into your hands. Notice what's happening between your hands as they press into your sternum. Feel your belly as it breathes in and out like the bellows of the earth. Slow down. Taking deeper breaths. Stay in your body. And let's now breathe in to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Gurudev. Gurudev. Breathe in. Suspend the breath and feel the stillness of the Ong, the infinite. We live on earth for a flash of time. And release. Let's do some grounding work about being fully rooted into the roots, or how can our trees get really tall if we've not got strong roots. So let's do a spinal flex, just moving the base of the spine forwards and backwards, flexing the back, feeling into the movement. Whatever winds come to disturb us, we have flexibility. Slowly make the movement even bigger, engaging the shoulders, slumping right back, bringing your hands over to your knees so you get an even bigger stretch. Feeling your sitting bones rocking. Being in this infinite moment. And coming to the stillness right at the center, placing your hands on the floor in front, pressing down, straightening the back, stretching up. Feel your hands into the earth, this blue planet upon which we've landed in this universe. Just for a moment we're here, and for a moment we have an iridescent light that's flashing through this world. But beneath us is a millennia upon millennia of life that's been held on this planet. Moving your hands forward, stretching, feeling still into the ground. And stretching even further forward, feeling the stretch between the hips. Dropping the shoulders down, softening, feeling into this earth that we are one with, and we will return to the earth. But the vibration that we hold becomes an infinity when we let go of our physical body. Now moving back, coming into Cobra, just one more warm up. Flexing up, and either just coming up onto your knees into cow and back down again, or coming right up into triangle, pushing back and then back down to Cobra. This is one of my favorite warm-ups. Feeling the energy going right down through to the heels. As you come forward, feel the weight onto the heels of your hands. Great for strengthening the lower back. But don't overstretch, and if you need, soften it down to the knees. Breathing into Cobra and out into triangle. You can come into triangle, let feet about hip width apart, hands the same. Feel into the grounding, to the earthlingness of being this flash of iridescent light landing on earth. Just for a moment. In the space of time, we are here for such a short time. Feeling all the muscles being pushed and pulled and stretched. Stretching even more. And coming into sitting. Gather yourself. Scooch around. If you need, do a few Sufi grinds just to balance your hips. Really important that we stay within our bodies, because the the stresses of life will tend to push us out of our bodies. And so we find ourselves either flying away in our minds, in our thoughts, or numbing down. It's all around being present rather than dissociating from this. Stay with whatever is. And we're going to start the set. So the first one is what's the electromagnetic field. So we're going to have our hands up, holding them open as you can, straight back, chin tip down, everything aligned. And you're going to do a breath of fire, pumping the belly. Keep your elbows locked. Keep your shoulders back and down. Now take a deep breath in. Hold the breath and pump your navel for 16 pumps. Now release. Holding your arms up again, we're going to repeat it. So breath of fire. Feeling that stretch up to the heavens, stretching up and yet landing right down into the belly. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath and pump the belly. And release down. Feel that, the release of that pranic energy as we've held the tension between heaven and earth. Stay with your sensations. Now we're coming up from the belly up to the heart center, and the exercise is on your knees. Challenged on your knees, just stay in easy pose or sitting on a chair. So find a comfortable way of being able to do this. And we're going to have our hands out with our arms out parallel with our hands just flopped down So we are working right through the Anahat center, and we're starting that breath of fire again. Halfway there. Take a deep breath in. Pull the root lock. And release down. We've been working the heart center, the thyroid, the parathyroid, everything that will help us to be regulated, to live our time out here on earth, to be fully present. To hold the Garden of Eden deep within us as a sacred place of peace, unity, and beauty, but knowing that the outer world is struggling in wars and greed and change. That we hold the grief, but deep within us is the Garden of Eden. Now we're going to do the next exercise, which is still on our knees, if you can manage that. Knees quite far spread apart. And you're just going to put the hands beneath you so you feel the stretch. So if that's too hard, you can just put your legs down. As long as you feel that arc, that stretching up. Head back. You're going to breathe in and hold the breath, just pumping the navel point again. Let the head go back as far as it can. And when you can't hold your breath anymore, release it and do it again. Last one. Now moving your hands further back, getting an even bigger stretch. And continue. Hold the breath and pump the navel. The navel really is like a radar that connects us both to the earth and the heaven. This is the crossroads of life. Strengthening that point. Last one. Release and come forward. And bring your forehead down to the ground. In Guru Pranam with your knees wide apart. Releasing that energy down to the earth. Honoring the earth, the suffering, and how the earth has been able to hold the suffering and transform it. Just feeling it right into your forehead, into your body. Begin long, deep breathing, relaxing right down into that posture, surrendering to what is. See if you can let go of your flying away, your distractions, and connect with whatever points that you are connecting with the earth. Stay fully present. Long, deep breath. Now we're going to chant in holding that position still. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. So just chant along, feeling the vibration into your body, the infinite sound of Ong and the So Hung. I am connected with all, in all, part of all, as we heal ourselves, the earth, and those around us. Ong, 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 Ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Last one. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Stay with the residue of that vibration as we bring a oneness to this earth, to our lives. And slowly coming up, we're going to sit with our legs wide apart. Flexing your feet. Reaching down, if you can, hold on to your toes. And feel the circuitry here between your toes and the circle that the triangular circle that we're creating, bending over from the base of the spine, dropping the shoulders, dropping the chin, feeling into your toes, into the stretch of the sciatic nerve, dropping down as low as you can. See if you can get your head beneath your heart. Long, deep breaths. Stay with your sensations, with the feelings, whatever is going on in the complexity of our bodies and the physiology. All the time connecting back to the breath. Let your body heal itself. Allowing the ecological balance in our bodies to create that Garden of Eden in whatever way we are, is to be fully balanced. And coming out of that posture, you're going to come into a back platform. So we're going to lift up as best as you can, as high as you can with your head back, and start a breath of fire. You'll feel now you're really pushing down into the heels of your hands and your heels of your feet, lifting up your bum. And if you're able to, start moving your legs out and in. Continuing that breath of fire. Another 20 seconds to go. And release down. Bend forward and relax. legs wide apart. See if you can hold right down into your feet if you've got the flexibility. Long, deep breaths. Stay fully present, particularly deep down in that belly of the whale. Slowly come up, and we're going to do the Mahamudra, which is, again, it depends on your knees, but you sitting on your left knee, on your sitting on the left heel, and your right leg is out in front. So the heel is pushing into right into the middle of your bum. And you're going to hold with both hands onto your foot, chin down, taking a deep breath in, and then out, fully out. And now we're pumping belly in that position, just until you can't do it anymore. Then looking also down to, I think, the tip of your toe. Your chin is bent, but you're looking at the tip of the toe. And breathing in and out again, dropping the shoulders. Notice where there's tension. So you're looking right up through your brow point to that tip of the toe. It's important to release your shoulders in this exercise so that you can sink down into the posture. If you're not able to bend your knee, just hold both legs out in front. Each breath out, sigh it right out until your lungs are empty, and then pump your belly again. It's called the Great Seal of Yoga. Last one. And release the posture. Come lying down on your backs with your arms stretched out behind and your feet stretched, so you're really feeling a full stretch. Lifting up one foot up to 90 degrees. And in that stretch, I can't fully stretch. It's a good angle there. Do a breath of fire, doing a lot of breath of fire in this set. Now change legs, do the other leg. Now do both legs up once. And relax down for a moment. Just releasing down, allowing yourself to melt into the earth. Lifting, staying, lying down. We're going to have our hands parallel up to the ground, up to the sky, sorry. And we're going to alternate lifting our feet and then our heads. So you're breathing in as you lift your feet and out as you lift your head. And release down. Let yourself sink into the earth. You can either stay for the last 5 minutes in this posture or come slowly up, stretching yourself, being very aware of each part of your body. And whether you're lying or sitting, we're going to hold our hands over the Anahat, the heart center, both hands on opposite shoulders. And we're going to chant the English of the Ong So Hung. God and me and God are one. And as we do this, we recognize the whole world, the earth, all things, creatures, beings are one. There is no separation. So we chant, God and me and God are one. God and me and God are one. God and me, God and one, God and one, God and me, God and one, God and one, God and me, God and one, God and one, God and me, God and one, God and one, God and one, God and me, God and one, God and one, God and one, God and me, God. Breathing in, letting that vibration carry us. Release us, surrender us into the oneness of being, while at the same time we are earthed and grounded in the tasks that we are doing this day. Bring your hands into prayer mudra. We clothes with that great seal of Satnam, that great truth within each one of us. Breathe in to begin. Sa na sa sa. Satnam, and take a bow to that great truth within you, within me, within each one of us.